There is also a very interesting parameter called bleached hair strands and bleached nodes. I highly recommend to pay attention to these parameters because especially for Europeans, they have quite an important effect. Let me try to explain. Bleaching the hair in certain places makes the effect of natural burnout. Most often it is on the front strands and the frontal hair growth line. I said earlier in the video about hair transplants that the most common indication of a hair transplant is that our hair on the front line is always thinner in structure than the thicker hair that is transplanted from the back. In fact, the front hair is often lighter in color, unless of course the hair is black, and the lightening makes the hair look more natural. Especially when you comb the hair upwards, it has to look very natural. In this case, the hair system looks much more natural than a transplant in most cases. Later I will show you an example on one of my hair systems where bleached nodes give a supernatural effect, not like on this hair system for instance. Right now I'm using a cheap hair system. I decided to wear it a little bit and see, I even cut it for experimental purposes. I'll show you another video about bleached nodes separately. Bleached nodes make the hair system more natural, and it's hard to even realize that you are wearing a hair system. Your hair looks especially natural, and this is often applied on a mesh hair system. And the hair system on the base of the mesh is more for those who want to comb their hair up. So when you comb your hair upwards, because of the thinness and invisibility of the mesh, the transition between the frontal line and the scalp is completely invisible. Also, even dark hair can be more lightened at the base, gradually gaining color at the ends of the hair. And thanks to the bleached node setting, this transition is completely undetectable and the hair looks supernatural, just as if it were your real hair. Also, some hair system manufacturers offer to bleach the curls absolutely all over the head. Yes, this will be much more expensive. In this case, this effect of a lighter base will not only be on the front line but all over the head, gradually passing into the main hair color. So the bleached nodes parameter is an important parameter. But there is no need to lighten the base of the hair over the entire area, just on the front line, because also the hair can be more fragile because of that. However, this parameter is not available for all hair bases, nor for all colors. Bottom line, only the front line to visually naturalize the hair system. Well, and just as I mentioned, it will be a more expensive system and a more expensive service. For my guys at the consultation, we usually go through each individual case together to find the best option. Also in my consultations, we often go over not only hair systems, but also glues, tapes, hairstyles, and even how to properly care for your hair, how to color your hair on a hair system, and what to tell your hairdresser so he doesn't ruin your hair system. Some questions will be covered in part 2 and part 3 videos by subscription. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video.